Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode number 21, and as promised, today we are going to go to the Pokeball factory and see how Pokeballs are made. Maybe we'll find some Voltorbs there too, since rumor has it that Voltorb was created when a Pokeball experiment went horribly wrong. And I'm pretty sure Team Flare... Oh, hey guys. How vexing. He won't let us inside the Pokeball factory. He'll let us in, you'll see. I'll go talk to him again. Shauna, wait! Oh, and there's everybody else too. Did Shawnee and Trevs go running off just now? What's the deal? We were supposed to meet here too. I wonder what the matter is. Eek! That's not good. Shawnee, wait! Stop! There goes Team Flare. What's going on? Well, I guess I'll go help him. Team Flare? There might be something happening inside. Let's check it out while the guard is gone. Alright, Serena, sounds like a plan. Reminds me of when we were in Rome and we had to get directions from one of the Swiss Guard. Those guys in like the big, kind of funny looking costumes, but apparently they're the most like elite trained personal guard in the world. And she had to go up to one and ask him in Italian since she was the only one who spoke Italian for directions. It's kind of entertaining, but they were very helpful, so I don't even know what we were asking, but we got our answer. Hey, Max Ether. That should restore the power points for one of our moves. As usual, I will hold on to that. Can I go through here? I can. I love these little secret passages. Although... Hey, Dustball! I figured there had to be something there, and if it wasn't visible, it had to be invisible. Dustball's not great, but, you know, we can use it. I'm sure we'll do some fighting at night, or in a cave. Anything over in these hedges? I see something. It's a fun little maze. Nope. Come on. Roller skating might not have been the best idea here. Hey, Max Revive. That could definitely come in handy as well. I'm pretty sure you cannot purchase Max Revives. I know in most Pokemon games you can't. You can only find them. Which is good, because they're a very powerful item. Alright. So that's all we can do outside the factory. Let's go inside. And look who it is. Can't that idiot outside even handle guard duty? So sorry, but we're not offering tours right now. And there's Serena. With a red suit like that, you must be a member of Team Flare, right? Did you have to take a part-time job at the Pokeball factory to pay for that ugly suit? Ooh, burn. What? How dare you mock Team Flare? Mightyena, get him! I'll take care of this. You go on ahead. Well, that works. Oh, there's conveyor belts. That'll be fun. Is this guy blocking the way? I'm a nameless Team Flare grunt. I've yet to make a name for myself. It's like the Gand. It's a species in Star Wars, or in the extended universe. I think they're in the movies too, but they're not really elaborated upon. Oh, a Toxicroak. That's the evolved form of Croagunk. Poison and fighting type. We have our own Ninja Frog. A battle of the Ninja Frogs. This should be fun. But the Gand in Star Wars, they're all just called Gand to begin with. They refer to themselves as Gand. But after they make an accomplishment, they're given a name, and the more accomplishments they make, the more names they're given. So you can tell what a Gand's prestige is based on whether it has just a first name, or a first and last, or 3 names. Sucker Punch, very sneaky. But a round should finish off this Toxicroak, no problem. I did give Arth the Lucky Egg too, so he should be getting some bonus XP here. They're always so shocked to lose. I'm a nameless grunt who lost. I've yet to make a name for myself. I think you said that before. Alright, we still can't get past here, obviously. Because he's blocking the way, so this must be the way to go. So this definitely seems more like the kind of hideout I'm used to. And we could go forward even further, but let's fight this guy. When I beat you, tears will fall from your eyes like Pokeballs rolling down a conveyor. It's a strange image. This guy has 2 Pokemon. Mightyena. Luckily for us, Art is a special attacker, so even if it has Intimidate, which it does not, that won't be a big deal to us. Yeah, like I said before, Mightyena is a cool looking Pokemon, but not very good stat-wise. His saving grace is kind of his Intimidate ability, so if he doesn't even have that, we can learn Substitute. Should I bother learning Substitute? I'm not going to bother, because it's... I don't know. There are a lot of Pokemon that try to use status effects in this game. Could be useful in some scenarios, but I was going to see what moves I had, but that's okay. I didn't really want to learn that move anyway. It's like right now, if Golbat uses Confuse Ray and I use a Substitute, that kind of gives me an extra free turn. So it can be useful in that regard. But if he was just going to attack me, it would just waste time. So it's kind of a risky move, and a strategic one. Alright, let's see what's up north here. Dead end, but we did find a Quick Ball. It does make sense. We'd be finding a lot of specialty Pokeballs around here. And I see a what do you call that? Oh. So we can get off here, or we can keep going. But there's no way to go further here, so we're going to keep going. I'm having a... I'm blanking here. What do you call those things? Where they're up above and you welcome them? It'll come to me in a second. This also reminds me of like an airport where they have like the luggage conveyors. Alright, I'm going to beat her now just so I don't have to worry about it later. Team Flare Grunt. And she has a Scraggy. So this shouldn't be too hard to beat. I'm guessing one Surf will take care of it. I was right. All the different Pokemon to choose from across 6 generations, and these guys have like the same handful of 4 or 5 Pokemon. It's basically like the Scraggy line, the Croagunk line, and Mightyenas that I've seen. Oh, and Golbats, I guess. Occasionally they'll throw in like a Houndoom or something random, but on the whole it definitely seems to be a lot of those Pokemon. Alright, I see a Pokeball over there. Well, an item ball, but it's probably also a Pokeball. Metal Coat. That increases the power of Steel-type moves. We don't have any of those, though. It will also evolve a Scizor into a... or a Scyther into a Scizor, if it's traded while holding one, or Onix into Steelix. Let's go up here and get that item real quick. Timer Ball. Can always use more of those. And then we're going to go up on this walkway thing, whose name I can't think of. Whoop, I missed it. Oh, come on. There we go. I like the sound effects here. And I know you could go down here. Ooh. Anything over here? Not really. Oh, wait, you can get... Oh, you can get on the conveyor belt here, but you can't get off. I gotcha. Well, that's cool. Let's see what this does, though. Ah, we reverse the direction of the conveyor belt. So it's like a puzzle. I like that. Just like the foreman's office. What's in here? Ah, that's where the researchers are holed up. You're not a member of Team Flare. Then who are you? Doesn't matter. Beat Team Flare. Oh, she'll rest up our Pokemon. Good. If Pokeballs are stolen, we can't become friends with Pokemon. Well, I'm sure we can always make her find more Pokeballs. Yeah, they automated the factory, but that means it was easier to take over. Guess they should have better security or a silent alarm. Another Team Flare member. Ball, ball, Pokeball, ball, ball, Ultra Ball. Is this the cheerleader one? She's got one Pokemon, and it's Swalot. That's right, they do have Swalot in its unevolved form as well. see if Swallow can withstand a Surf. Maybe. It does, I think, have fairly good special defense. Yep. Body Slam. That might paralyze us. 30% chance. It did not. Good. Body Slam's always been one of my favorite attacks because it's rather powerful and it has that extra bonus chance to paralyze. So especially if you have a Snorlax or a Tauros or a Pokemon that has a really high attack power, it can be a good move to give them. I guess in some ways it's kind of become outclassed by the move Return, which can do higher damage if your Pokemon likes you a lot. But even Return doesn't get that paralyzed chance. So now I can't go this way. Aha. Catwalk. They're called catwalks. I knew it would come to me. We are on the catwalk. Like that song. Do my little turn on the catwalk. Alright, now this is... Wait. Oh, I guess it only lasts for so long. Maybe going into the office reset it. But no, wait, the one I was just at was reversed. I'm really confused. Oh well. Aha, now we can get off here. And we already beat her. So let's head up this way. And now we're at the other side of the place. I gotcha. And we already beat that guy, right? Yeah, okay. I do think after you beat them, they should move. That doesn't make sense. So what's in here? Is this our destination? I think so. Come now, work for Team Flare. If you just help out, we wouldn't have to carry all these Pokeballs by ourselves. Or, with a contribution of just 5 million, you could become a member of Team Flare. It's a no-brainer. Ah, that explains why that girl was trying to save up 5 million. She wanted to be part of Team Flare. Although, I don't think they're all really paid 5 million to get in, because not very many people have that much money. What in the world are you Team Flare fools thinking? I'll never forgive any group that tries to take all the Pokeballs for itself. Forget it. Quit wasting your time with this person. I agree. There's no one we can use here. Let's blow this place to smithereens. Uh-oh. Well, what do we have here? An intruder? You're one to talk. Fair point. You, please help me. My oh my. Getting a little desperate, aren't we, Mr. Company President? Well, I guess I'll just have to extinguish your little glimmer of hope. I think we're about to face another admin. I wonder who those other two are. Are those also admins? Very stylish, as always. But she only has a Scraggy. Not very impressive. Hopefully she has something new and interesting. But I kind of doubt it. I do wish they would give more team admins, like, unique Pokemon. That was something that I think even the Rocket executives did pretty well back in the day. She has a Houndoom. Nothing too new, we've seen them before. And they are weak to water. We haven't seen like a Murkrow or Honchkrow yet. Or, I don't know, there's just so many like Dark and Poison types they could have. Even a Crobat would be cool. Come on! You didn't have to go all out for a pitiful president like him. So lame. That's just embarrassing from an admin. Still, no worries. We're on it. This pair of scientists will clean up after you. Let's take him 2 versus 1. We'll just improve our chances of winning. Aha. Looks like I have a partner as well. Sorry I'm late. There's another one? 1 kid or 2, it doesn't make a lot of difference. When we're the ones fighting together, our odds of victory increase exponentially. You might want to check your numbers. Are you really even scientists? Can you help me fight them, neighbor? Of course. What if you say no? Let's go. Maybe she fights them and loses and you have to fight them both at once? That'd be kind of cool. And they each only have 1 Pokemon. So they're more scientists like that one we met before. And they have a Leapod Manectrix. That's a little different at least. I also trained a Manectric back in my first Sapphire version. But unfortunately they aren't a really great Pokemon either stat-wise. There is a Mega Manectric though. But I think it might only be in the remakes and not in this game. I'm really surprised that Leapard didn't use Fake Out. Also, sorry for hurting you, Meowstic, but I figured it was worth it. And Meowstic used Light Screen. That's a smart attack. Will help our team quite a bit. So This is kind of selfish, but I'm going to go for another Surf, because even though we're going to lose Meowstic, we're also going to defeat their two Pokemon fairly easily. Yep, not a tough battle. I wonder if the experience is like split between your Pokemon and theirs. I don't think it is. And Art is level 45, our new highest level Pokemon. Good job, Art. No way. Wow, we are lame. Probability is just probability after all. Absolutes do not exist. Hey, we kind of matched now. I didn't really realize that. I guess if I was wearing those red pants, we'd match even more. Not intentional, though. All people from Vanderbilt Town do not dress the same. Oh my, oh my. So lame. What a shame. We got beat. Enough already. We've already stolen the Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls. Let's call it good and leave. So what are they trying to capture, I wonder? You saved us. Thank you so much. You're astounding Pokemon trainers for being so young. Very well then, I want to show my appreciation. Oh, I think I might know what's coming. This reminds me quite a bit of saving the president of the Self Company, and we all remember what reward he gave us. It would only make sense coming from the president of the Pokeball Factory. A Master Ball or a Big Nugget. Pick whichever one you'd like. I think you should pick first. Really? They give you a choice? How is this even a choice? I mean, it's good they give you choices, but like, a Big Nugget is $5,000 or Poké Dollars, I think. Maybe 10,000. But a Master Ball is a Master Ball. Definitely going with that. I guess it could be maybe some people like don't like to use a Master Ball for the fun of it. I can kind of get that, and in that case, rather than having a Master Ball they'll never use, they could at least get some money. But as a bonus, you can have the one you didn't pick as well. What about Serena? She was supposed to get the other one. That was the whole point. Oh, okay. I guess she gets both as well. All right. I don't even know the proper way to get a Big Nugget or to use a Big Nugget. Yeah, I don't think anybody does. They just buy them. It's like a dollar bill. You can't really use a dollar bill. You just trade it for other stuff. What was Team Flare planning to accomplish by taking all the Pokeballs for themselves? Well, your guess is as good as mine, Mr. President. So they stole Pokeballs. They must be planning something they need many Pokemon for. And electricity. Yeah, it's all starting to come together. But I'm not sure I know what they're up to quite yet. And they're all gone at this point. Look at all the Pokeballs down there. That's cool. Alright, hey, they're all back at work. Good. And look who it is. Hey, do you think it's okay to go have a look around now? I'm sorry, Team Flare messed everything up. It's not a good time right now. Team Flare? Have I heard that name somewhere? Really? Really, Shauna? Would they be the people in the red suits from a minute ago? That's right, Trevor. Team Flare. They took all the Pokeballs by force, but they're for everybody to use. How awful. It seems like it would be best not to get involved with those guys. You're right, Trevs. Team Flare sure is terrible. What should we do now? According to the town map, Dendemil Town is next. Alright, Dendemil Town it is then. Cam, you and Serena are really awesome. You're way stronger than those bad guys. Still, try not to do anything crazy, okay? See ya! Thank you. Everyone's okay thanks to you. But if I keep relying on you like this, going on this journey will lose its meaning. Well, I'm telling you, you gotta catch more than those 3 Pokemon. That's the first step. Hollow Clip. Who is she? Oh, a newscaster, I guess. We're bringing you this special bulletin. The Pokeball factory in the area around Levere City has been attacked. You don't say. The identities of those involved are unknown. However, this is not expected to have any effect on the sales of Pokeballs. Kind of a pointless bulletin, since at this point it's already saved. Well, alright, that was the Pokeball Factory. Didn't take too long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Since we still have plenty of time, I say we start heading towards Dendemil Town, which I think is probably not this way. Nope. Unfortunately, I was right. Let's roller skate. Hey look, Team Flare is still here. Man, these red suits are hard to run in. I'll never catch up to those kids. So that's the guy that was guarding the door, I guess. He might be that first one I met a long time ago. There's the road. I don't think Art took too much damage, so I'm going to just keep going. Just see if there's anything these guys want to give me or say. talking about fairy types. Met a professor. Let me say that again. There was a Pokemon much beloved by its king, and it ended up saving the king's life. The stories that remain from that time indicate it was a fairy type. Huh, wonder which one it could be. Could it be a legendary Pokemon? Perhaps. Alright, we are at Route 15, Brunway. And are we going to be attacked in these leaves? Oh, we found an item. That's cool. It's a new kind of mechanic, having fallen leaves on the road. Should I like run through all of them to make sure we don't... What's this? I see something here. There was nothing inside. Maybe you can find like wild Pokemon or Pokeballs in there. Or trainers, apparently. Surprise! I know you didn't invite me, but here I am. I got you good, didn't I? This reminds me of the Ninja Boys from Generation 3. That was really cool the first time you saw one of those pop out, and we're like, oh, that actually was pretty stealthy. Quagsire! Good old Quagsire. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. It is a Generation 2 water and ground type. Now, I think they might be able to have Water Absorb as their ability. Oh, Grass Knot. Let's use Grass Knot, because Grass Knot is doubly super effective against a Pokemon that is both water and ground type. And he's pretty heavy too, so yep. Definitely a one-hit KO. And we found a use for Grass Knot. Good. embark, a Gen 5 Ice type, so we'll go back to using Surf against him. Yeah, I might be able to replace Aerial Ace with Substitute, because we don't use Aerial Ace very much, but just in case. Uh-oh. And we are now confused. I really hate confusion. I'm going to risk it. 50-50 chance. Come on, Art! No! Did a lot of damage to the Flagger. The Swagger, rather. Flail plus Swagger equals Flagger. Alright, come on, Art. No, no, stop hitting yourself. Alright, that's going to be the end of Art. I guess I should have switched, but oh well. Let's send in a Fire type then to finish this up. It's all yours, Lana. Beartic is a male, but that shouldn't matter too much here. Should be no match for a good old Flamethrower. But the Pokemon we're facing are definitely starting to get powerful, so it's a good thing our team is as well. Alright, let's go ahead then, since Art has fainted. I'm going to switch Gogoat to our new lead Pokemon. And let's real quick to switch their items. We're going to give him the Splash Plate again. At this point they should really have like a separate case for Pokeballs. And Wayne we're going to give a Lucky Egg. Okay, perfect. And onward we go. I don't know which way to go. Should we go that way first, this way first? Let's go this way first. Dead end, but not quite. There's a revive here, so it's not a total waste. It'd be cool if there was like a small chance of finding grass types in the leaves as well. We could fight her, but I might come back later. Nothing there. A trainer there. Don't sneak up on me like that. You don't sneak up on me like that. This guy has 3 Pokemon, starting with Watchog. A normal... and... I think just a normal type from Generation 5. Part of me wants to say normal in water or normal in ground, but I'm pretty sure it's just normal. I think I'm confusing him with Bibarel, which is normal in water. I mean, look, now I can't switch, but I wasn't really planning on it, so not a big deal. One more Seed Bomb should finish it off. 1 Pokemon down, 2 to go. Good job, Wayne. And a Swoobat, a Psychic and Flying type. Alright, so since Seed Bomb is not very effective, let's go with Double Edge. Amnesia, that will increase its special defense by quite a bit, but that doesn't matter because Double Edge is a physical attack. I remember back in Generation 1, Amnesia was really powerful because there was no special attack and special defense. It was just one ability called Special. So if you raised your special stat by 2 stages with Amnesia, that made your Pokemon a lot harder to kill and do a lot more damage. So like a Generation 1 Mewtwo with Amnesia was far more powerful than any other Pokemon in the entire game. I think like Slowbro could learn it, and maybe like one or two others, but it was... I think Snorlax could learn it. But overall, it just was a very hard move to teach a Pokemon. Those might be the only ones that could learn it. But it was good if you could. And Seadra actually survived my Seed Bomb, so that was a little unexpected. But one more Seed Bomb should finish it off. Twister. A low-powered Dragon-type attack. Barely did anything. Bye-bye, Seadra. And Wayne gained some more experience. Alright, I saw some more leaves over here. Nothing inside them. We could go surfing, but first we're going to face that guy. Says he has a benefactor. Wonder who that could be. Maybe he'll tell us after we beat him. And he has a Gabite. That's a cool Pokemon. It's the evolved form of Gible, and the unevolved form of Garchomp. A ground and dragon type. So ground is weak to grass type, but dragon resists it, which means the Seed-Bomb should be normally effective. Looks like Wayne is slower though. Might have to use a synthesis soon. Interestingly enough, Wayne and Lana would actually make a good team because Sunny Day would increase the amount of healing that synthesis does. I probably won't keep synthesis for the rest of the time I use Wayne, but I will be keeping it for at least a while. So maybe we'll get some Sunny Day synthesis at some point. Ah, a man named Lysander. Alright, we haven't found any wild Pokemon here yet. But we have found yet another trainer. And once again, he only has one Pokemon, which is good. I like it when they have just one strong Pokemon instead of a bunch of weak ones. Vileplume. See, these guys have a lot more interesting Pokemon than Team Flare does. I'm going to go ahead and start with Synthesis, though, because right now we don't have a lot of health left. Vileplume is part Poison type, so we'll see if it knows any Poison type attacks. If so, that could be bad for us. Stun Spore. Ah, but Stun Spore is technically a Grass type attack. Well played, Go-Goat. And that means our attack is higher, which means we can now use a superpowered Double Edge, which should probably defeat Vileplume in one hit. Oh, not quite. Vileplume must be pretty powerful. And for some reason, it keeps trying to use Stun Spore. Not the brightest bulb in the pack. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and just use Synthesis again. Because I'm basically getting free attacks here. That kind of reminds me, again, back in the first game, where the AI was not very smart. You think they would have fixed it 6 generations later, but apparently not. I remember there was a bug where an enemy would use a move that's super effective, even if it didn't do damage. So I've seen like videos of people beating Lance's Dragonite with like a Bellsprout because the Dragonite would keep using Agility, which is a psychic type attack. So in theory, it is super effective against Bellsprout, but of course it doesn't do anything because Agility doesn't do damage. So you could just sit there and like Leech Seed until eventually Dragonite lost or Poison Powder it or whatever you wanted to do. Dire Hit. Actually, could Bellsprout even learn Leech Seed? I don't know. It's been so long since I've trained one. I no longer recall. In fact, it's possible I've never trained one since my original blue version. Alright, let's actually surf up here. Because I want to see what's up this way. An item maybe? A PowerPoint up? Definitely worth coming up here. And let's surf across the water. Nothing here, though. And we found another bear, a Lepa Berry. Alright, good, we need those. I keep forgetting to water my plants. I'll have to do it after this episode. Apparently we can get over this way somehow, too. Alright, I think we already beat this guy. So how do we get over here? Oh, just like that. Alright, nothing here. Still not going to bother fighting that, what do they call them? Hexmaniacs? And should we go down here? We can cross the bridge. We could keep going down south, too. So far, have we found a single Pokemon in that grass? I don't know if we have. Oh, that's cool. Stepping stones. A full heal. And I don't think we can go further south here, but let's give it a try. You never know with these game developers. Nope. And we can't get Elf here either, oh well. At least we got a full heal out of it. Are these flowers too? Let's. How do we get up there? Interesting. I honestly don't see. Oh, maybe the other side. It looks like that rock wall is a dead end. I honestly don't know how to get to that item ball, but I guess we'll find out. You guys want to do a double battle? Let's do it. Let's. Okay, looks like it's going to be Lana and Wayne. Should be a good combo, like I said before. If it's a battle you want, we won't refuse. So a Hexmaniac and a Fairy Girl, it looks like. Fairy Tale Girl, rather. Or Mysterious Sisters, as they're known. That's cool. And they have Drifblim and Floette. Oh, Ghost type. Oh, that makes sense. Hexmaniac. Yep. Alright, so... let's use Seed Bomb against Floette. Should I risk using Sunny Day? Let's do it. I don't think they have any fire type attacks. And of course, that affects every Pokemon on the field. And there's our Seed Bomb. Perfect. And Drifblim used Hex. I don't remember what Hex does. Guess it just hurts them? Oh, I think I know what move it is. It's like a low base power move. Like 65 or something. That I think maybe it does double damage if you have a status condition. That might be it. I'm going to use Synthesis. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get too much use out of it. Even though it is harsh sunlight. Crunch is super effective. I don't know, but I think Flamethrower would definitely do more damage because of the Sunny Day and the same type attack bonus. Plus, Drifblim is female, so yeah, knockout. Do I still get to use my other move or no? It's a good question. Or does the battle just end? Nope, battle just ends. Oh well. At least we all had fun. Maybe you have to go up that waterfall there? We don't have waterfall. Alright, our first wild Pokemon on this route. Could be anything. And it is a Fungus. A grass and poison type. Not my favorite, really. I wouldn't recommend training one. I think they're kind of slow and not particularly powerful. They can be annoying Pokemon, but most trainers don't like to win using annoying Pokemon. Alright, and we actually get a first... Yeah, we got our first battle in the grass as well. Pawniard. Pawniard could be a good Pokemon. It evolves into, forget the name, but it's another Dark and Steel type. We're going to run away from him, though, because none of my attacks would hurt him very much, since both Grass and Normal are resisted by Steel types. Pawniard and... Yeah, it's not coming to me. We can start down here, though. Starts with the B. Bisharp. That's it, Bisharp. And dead end there, but we can go down here. And we found a Pretty Wing. Not sure what that does. I think that just increases our Pokemon stats. Sort of like an iron or a calcium would. Could be wrong, though. And time for another holoclip. It's Lysander. According to Professor Sycamore's research, Mega Evolution releases all of a Pokemon's hidden energy at once. The Pokemon then exhibits a level of power it could not attain through ordinary evolution. What meaning can we draw from this? Do all people and Pokemon have such potential, or is it hidden within a chosen few? I feel like that was like a butt dial. Like he was just thinking out loud and accidentally called me. That was the weirdest phone call ever. Trainer tips. Grass type Pokemon are unaffected by powder and spore moves. Really? Has it always been the case? I don't think it has. What's this? A cracked wall. Oh, you can break these with Rock Smash. I didn't realize that. And we're in some ruins. That's cool. Macho Brace. I think the Macho Brace is a weird item that doubles a Pokemon's effort value gains, its EVs, but makes it a lot slower. And that means, yep, mystery has been solved. Alright, Charmander. And we got a protein. I'll probably sell those, though, because our Pokemon will get maximum effort values anyway. Although, I don't know, I might want to give it to like a Pokemon that, whose attack I'm actually worried about. Ooh, watch out, Fairy Tail Girl on the run. Oh, I did not see her even standing there. Did you hear that voice too? That's why you're here, right? Uh-huh. Little creepy. Hexmaniac Carry. That's appropriate. And she has a Litwick. I haven't seen a Litwick in the wild yet, but they're a pretty good Pokemon. They evolve into Chandelure eventually. And we are actually going to switch Pokemon here because Grass is not very effective and Double Edge does not affect them at all. So let's switch to... Ooh, this is bad actually, because our only Pokemon that would be really good against a Litwick would be Art, and he of course is fainted. Lana's Fire-type moves would not be very effective. Lana knows Crunch though, so let's bring in Lana. Suddenly really glad I taught her Crunch, although I guess Dig would also be super effective against Litwick. Inferno. I don't think that'll do too much damage. Yeah, not really. Alright, Lana. Should be super effective. And it was. Didn't get much XP though. Duosion. Oh, that guy, okay. A psychic type, so I'm going to stick with Crunch, even though Flamethrower might actually do more, but who doesn't like seeing the words, it's super effective, appear on your screen, right? And apparently that was enough. I do think Duosion has a lot lower defense than special defense. Okay, now we can explore these ruins in peace. Nothing up here. Is this like a cave? There are steps that go down. Very interesting. Oh, this is the Lost Hotel. Alright, cool. Well, actually, I think we're probably going to come back there next episode. Just because this one's going to be over fairly soon. Let's take a look at our town map and see how much longer we have to go. It says we're halfway through. So let's go a little bit further. And then I'll come back and... oh, maybe it's right there. That might be the end of it. Is this another route then? Interesting. Definitely good to have Charmander here. I'm glad he can learn so many HM moves and TM moves. Oh, a Sky Battle. But we still don't have a flying Pokemon yet. Maybe one of these days. At this point, though, you guys can probably guess what one of our additions is going to be. Oh, is there another entrance over here? We'll find that out in a bit. Am I on a different route or am I on the same route still? Oh, okay. So this is the route back to Lumios then. I gotcha. And I think we can cut that bush up there and get that item ball. It's another fungus. So we've got a lot of exploring to do then. And a lot of training as well. Debating how much I should do on screen versus off screen. Like I said before, by the time you guys see this, this playthrough will almost definitely already be finished. But if you have a preference, feel free to leave it in the comments anyway, because I do plan on making more Pokemon playthroughs after this. So any advice or constructive criticism is always appreciated. If you like seeing trainer battles and even wild Pokemon battles, let me know and I can do more of them. Or if you don't like seeing them and find them boring, I can also just do them off screen as much as possible. I am going to use a repeller for this though, because seeing all these Amoonguss pop up, or Fungus, is starting to annoy even me. So let's use one of our trusty Super Repels. This is potions. Can I scroll up really fit? Oh, there we go. Super Repel. Use. And a rare candy, definitely worth the trouble. Can always use more rare candy. Anything else down here? Now that we can run freely without being worried about running into Pokemon. More grass over here. And there's that Sky Battle Trainer. Oh, okay. Another Pokemon Ranger. He says he's as good as an Ace Trainer, so we'll find out if that's true. I could believe it, though. Like Ace Trainers, Pokemon Rangers tend to use a wide variety of different Pokemon types, and they do tend to be fairly powerful. Or at least evolved Pokemon. Better than Litwick and Floette, at least. Luckily for us, Crawdaunt is weak to grass types. Crawdaunt is a water and dark type. Sandslash, being a ground type, is also weak to grass, so it seems like this guy's team has a definite grass weakness. Held on with a hair, though, and is going to use a Gyro Ball against me. Didn't do too much, though. I'm going to use Double Edge to finish it off, just to save some power points on Seed Bomb, even though it'll do a little bit of recoil. It won't do too much. Yeah, wasn't bad. And we can always heal it off with Synthesis. Alright, I'm kind of lost now. I see a trainer in that bush, don't I? Yep, knew it. I knew you were there. But I didn't know which way she was facing, so didn't really help me. Pumpkaboo! We just saw one of those in the wild. It's a Ghost and Grass type. So I am going to have to change Pokemon again. Because Seed-Bomb will not do too much against it. So let's bring out good old Lana. I think a single flamethrower should bring it down. Shadow Sneak, and of course being part normal type, Lana is immune to Shadow Sneak. Pumpkaboo is interesting in that it comes in 4 different sizes, just like pumpkins do. And each size has different stat combinations, which is interesting. So if you're trying to catch one, you might want to do some research first and make sure you're getting one with the stat distribution you really want. Alright, let's see where we are on the map. I can't imagine we're too much further away from Lumio City again. And I see some more items there, but we'll come back for those. Repel's effect we're off, sure. Alright guys, let's do one more double battle here. And then we'll see how much longer we have to go. Mysterious Sitters, Aklis and Eos. Whoa! Now these have some powerful Pokemon. Alakazam and Gardevoir, 2 powerful psychic types. Gardevoir is also a fire type now. And interesting, Gardevoir traced Go-Goat's ability, since Trace is its ability, and it now has Sap Sipper, which means I cannot use my grass type attacks against Gardevoir. Very interesting. So in that case, I'm going to use Seed Bomb against Alakazam, which is good, because Alakazam doesn't have very good defense. And I'm going to use Flamethrower against Gardevoir. I thought about using Crunch, which would have been good in previous generations, but because Fairy type resists Crunch, it would only have been evenly effective against Gardevoir in this generation. So let's see if Seed Bomb defeats Alakazam. It did. Alakazam is really fast and has really good special attack, and I think decent special defense. But its attack and physical defense are both really low. So it's kind of a glass cannon. Calm Mind. Probably not the smartest move. It's a fun move, I like it. It increases your special attack and special defense, but it's really only good for longer battles. And I think this battle will be over quickly. So I'm going to use Double Edge, but I don't think we're going to get that far. I think a Flamethrower should finish off Gardevoir. Good job, Lana. It was cool seeing those Pokemon, though. Alakazam is one of my favorite Generation 1 Pokemon, and maybe one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. And Gardevoir is one of my favorite Gen 3s. I think I mentioned I trained one of those before. And both of them have Mega Evolutions. So we can use Strength here. This might be how they keep people from coming this way. Well, I don't know. You could use Strength in the other direction, too, couldn't you? I'm afraid of that Fairy Tail girl, which is weird to say, but okay, we made it. Oh wow, so it looks like there's actually going to be a lot more of this route to explore. Alright guys, well in that case, I'm going to end the episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the Pokeball Factory and part of Route 15 and 16, I think. So when we come back, we're going to continue exploring these routes, and we'll also head back and explore the Lost Hotel as well. I'll see you guys then.